Boelter Jones, Pro Football Hall of Famer, top 100.
Tyler Lockett from the Seattle Seahawks.
DK Metcalf from
Hey, Burleson, you're watching NorbCam.
NorbCam.
You're watching NorbCam.
Welcome to the show. I am NorbCam. If you've never watched me before, for those of you who are back, I appreciate it. A quick shout out to all the people from the chat who are freaking out earlier. Andrew, Josh Desai, Giants fan, Reese, IXX Seahawks. My name is Adam. Other people jumping in, Bryson, Sharkyologist, Cookie Monster 653, and a whole bunch of other guys too. Thank you for coming on. Obviously, you're here for the trivia, and we're going to just do this trivia thing. And so I'm excited. This is an opportunity not only for you guys to show off your Super Bowl 48 knowledge and see if you can beat the panel, but also if you win the contest, you can become a future guest on my show. And I'm going to introduce the winner of the last show in just a moment. But first, just to make sure that you guys are ready for this, if you want to participate, you got to get the Kahoot app or log on to Kahoot.com. And in a minute, I will show you the game and show you the PIN number to log on to. But we'll get into that in just a moment. But first, let me introduce our distinguished panel here, and here they are. We've got Noah Boelter of the Boelt up in the right corner. We got Calvin Domingo, Steezy Way down at the bottom, and then the winner from the last competition, the Zekinator, Ezekiel. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to NorbCam. How you doing today, Zeke?
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm doing well. I'm very excited to be here.
All right, I'm excited to have you on. I'm going to do a little quick get to know you before we start our contest, but I do want to give some love to my other guests here. So let's go with Noah first, and just let people know who haven't watched this before. I know a lot of people who have are already familiar with you guys, but you guys are regular guests on the show. But to remind those who haven't seen it before, tell them who you are and where they can find you.
How's it going? We're some broke college students. We're trying to make it in the world of sportscasting. I have a YouTube channel. Steezy A over there has a YouTube channel. I'll let him talk about his, but you should definitely subscribe to his. He posts weekly content. It's really good. I post daily content as well. He's the NBA expert. I'm the NFL expert. I post more NFL every single day on my channel at DJ SQUABO. Every single week as well, we are on the radio at Green River College. KGRG app is how you can tune in from anywhere. From 10 to 1, we talk sports, we debate hot topics, whatever's going on in the world of sports, we talk about it. We play games. Tune in every Saturday from 10 to 1. We talk sports.
All right, and then Calvin, quick little insight on you.
Brother.
Yeah.
In addition to the Bolts, as he said, I post weekly videos on YouTube at Steezy A Smith. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to Noah's channel. He posts daily content, NFL, NBA. We talk all that. We actually had a collab video yesterday that we're planning on uploading either today or tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And don't forget to subscribe to my guy, Norb. His link should be down there. You guys should see that. And then everybody say what's up to Zeke.
Yeah, let's go to Zeke. So, Zeke, you won the contest last week. Congratulations. I believe you got 7 out of 12. So it wasn't dominating, but it was good enough and to have a winning record. Just tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been a Seahawks fan? How did you find my channel? Just give me a little background as to how you ended up here.
All right. Well, I can't remember a specific time when I've been a Seahawks fan, but I'm pretty sure I've been a Seahawks fan ever since Matt Hasselbeck days. But I just kept up with NFL recently with around 2011, and I'm a huge Seahawks fan. Of course, I've been watching them for a very long time. And then how I found you was I saw a few years ago, I saw your "Who's Got Your Back" music video.
Oh,
I really enjoyed that. And then I also saw a reaction to the overtime comeback win from Tampa Bay in 2013, and I really enjoyed that. And I also saw some of your rivals videos. Been here ever since. Really enjoy your content. So
I appreciate that, man. Well, so you've been a fan for a while. Obviously, a fan before Super Bowl 48, which means you might have a good chance at winning this contest today. Quick, again to the super chat. Sports Live in the ATL. David in Atlanta, big Falcons fan. Make sure to check out his channel. He says, "Happy Sunday, Norb, my friend, and to all the 12. See you week 1. Go Falcons." Yep, we will be going down Atlanta and facing David's team. We will definitely collab on that and talk about it. All right, so let's do this thing, huh? You guys ready to go?
That was good.
All right, so everybody in the audience, I hope you've gotten your Kahoot ready. The panel will be participating, not competing per se, but we'll be keeping scores of theirs separately as we see how the audience does. Again, this is Super Bowl 48 trivia. I made these questions myself, and just a little spoiler, a little teaser. The last two questions are worth double, and you're only going to get them if you've been paying attention to my show. You might get lucky and just guess because there's multiple choice. But if you've been watching my show, you will definitely get some extra bonus if you can get the last two questions. All right, saving the best for last. All right, here we go. Let's do this thing. NorbCam Super Bowl 48 trivia starts now, baby. Here we go. All right, let's do this. Here comes the number coming up in a second. All right, there you go. There is your pin number. Get it in, 406-4024. We can get about 50 players. Meanwhile, you can be entertained by this actual clip from my Super Bowl 48 documentary trip when I went to the Super Bowl with my dad. This is right when the game started. So as we're waiting for players to join, we got 25 players right now. Your boy Shanoy is in the house. Ian Ongers, Coronavirus, Nickel. Oh, ideally, put your nickname as your YouTube handle, if you can, please. That would be great. 40 players in. Once we break 50, I'll give you 30 more seconds, and then we'll start this thing. This is the moment we got that opening score in the Super Bowl 48, going crazy. When we got that safety, it was awesome. 43 players, we're almost there. We got Bryson in there. We got Lim in the 305, Dunbar, Wild Husky 22, 47 players, almost there. Dangerous in the house. Eric, Lettuce, Brock Ole, 49 player, 50. We got 50. Okay, down to the last 30 seconds to register, and then we'll start the game.
Lettuce Brockbowl is going to win one of these.
Lettuce Brockle is always in the chat, man. He's always competing.
Yep.
Oh, my name is Adam. Also is always in there. Diego. Nick LeBeau. Nick LeBeau supposedly had a good score going, and then he got knocked off due to a bad internet connection with Xfinity. Feel bad for him. 12-man, Spin Master, 52 players. We've got 15 seconds left, then we'll start this game. Oh, this was such a great game. As you watch my reaction here, that was so awesome. We were still a long ways from sealing this game. It was only 2-0 at this point.
Right.
55 players. We got 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6. Mr. Patman says, can you guys wait? Wait up, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody in? Anybody else need 2 seconds? Throw out 23 and 21. I'll give you 5 more seconds. We got 57 players. I think it's a record turnout right here. I didn't even think it was possible to have 57 players. Can we get 60? Mr. Patman is in. Throw on 23 and 21. I'll get you in if you can get in. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do it because Noah's got to go to work. All right, we are starting Super Bowl 48 trivia right now. 12 questions. Get ready to go. Here we go. Question 1. What date was Super Bowl 48? Was it February 1st, 2014, February 2nd, February 3rd, or February 4th? Starting with an easy one, guys. What date was Super Bowl 48? February 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th? If you said February 2nd, you were correct. 33 of you guys got that right. Like I said, it was a softball toss. Let's go to the panel and see what our gentleman said. Let's start with our guest. Zeke, how did you do on that one?
Dang, I thought it was the 3rd.
Oh, no. Zeke, 0 for 1 to start off the game. Noah, how about you?
That date is forever engraved in this brain, baby.
All right. Noah gets it. Calvin?
Yes, sir. 1 for
All
1.
right. All right, so that was an easy one. We're going to move on to the next. Well, actually, we got to check the leaderboard. Checking the leaderboard. Here we go. So far, we've got Farhad at the top, Nick L in second, Eric in third, IXX Seahawks XXL in fourth, and Lin in the 305 in fifth place. Let's go to the next question. Here we go. Who was the coach of the Broncos in Super Bowl 48? Was it Mike Shanahan, Josh McDaniels, Gary Kubiak, or John Fox? Again, Shanahan, McDaniels, Kubiak, or Fox. You have 5 seconds to comply. Time. Oh, another easy one. 36 of you guys got this one right. The coach of the Broncos was John Fox. Got spanked around pretty bad in that game. And I remember John Fox saying in the game, man, these guys are fast. Talking about the defense on the all mic'd up quote. Let's go to our panel. Zeke, how'd you do on that one?
Yep, got it. John
Got
Fox.
it. Noah.
Got it.
Cal.
Make that Super 2.
All right. So let's check the leaderboard after that set. Nick L moves up to first with Love 32 and 14 in second. Lorenzo Flight in third. Craig Hanseth in fourth. And Limlin the 305 in fifth. 27 places. Wild Husky 22 is the highest climber moving up in the charts. Let's go to the next question. How quickly did the Seahawks score on the first play? Was it 10 seconds, 12 seconds, 21 seconds, or 30 seconds? Again, the first play of Super Bowl 48, I was just talking about it. How quickly did it happen? 10 seconds, 12 seconds, 21 seconds, or 30 seconds? Man, I made these too easy.
No, these are some softballs.
Look at this. Everybody practically got this one right. Like I said, I want to warm you guys up. 52 of y'all got this one. This is a piece of cake. Everybody knows that it was the 12s who caused the 12 seconds that led to that first score of Super Bowl 48, the safety that got us up 2-0. To the panel, how did we do? Zeke. Yes.
12
Noah?
seconds.
12.
No problem. Cal?
Party of 3.
All right. They will get harder a little bit. Trust me. Let's check the leaderboard here. See where our scores shake out. Nick L. holding strong at first. Love 32 and 14 in second. Lorenzo Flight in third. Lettuce Brookall moves up to the fourth spot. And Josh Horton moves up to fifth. And look at this. Dangerous in the house. Yes, that's the actual Russell Wilson. Moves up 15 places. Is the highest climber. All right. Let's move to the next question. Who scored the first touchdown for the Seahawks? Was it Doug Baldwin, Percy Harvin, Marshawn Lynch, or Malcolm Smith? First touchdown for the Seahawks. Baldwin, Harvin, Lynch, or Smith? For 3 seconds. Oh, still pretty easy. Most of you guys got this one. 25 of y'all got that one with Malcolm Smith. A lot of people were thinking, maybe it was that pick six. Maybe it was the pick six that he got. Oh, missed that one. Let's go to our panel. How hard was this one? Zeke.
Got it.
Got it. Noah.
I almost bought the Malcolm Smith one, but I was like, no, that one made it 22. So, yeah, I got it.
All right. Cal.
I said Malcolm Smith.
Oh, he fell into the trap. He fell into the trap, like many of the people on YouTube did. So I've been updating the panel leaderboard. We've got Noah with 4, Zeke and Calvin tied at 3. Let's see how the YouTube audience is doing. Lettuce Brookall moves up to the number 1 spot. In Russ We Trust. Third in second. Go Seahawks in third. Coronavirus in fourth. And Soupy Normie gets in fifth. A bunch of new names in the top 5. Look at that. Check that out. All right, let's go to the next question. Here we go. Who performed at the Super Bowl 48 halftime show? Was it Katy Perry, Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, or Lady Gaga? Again, Super Bowl performer, Katy Perry, Coldplay, Beyonce, Bruno, Red Hot Chili Peppers, or Lady Gaga? 2 seconds. Oh, pretty easy one. We all knew it was Bruno. I thought I'd maybe throw you guys off a little bit, and it didn't seem to work. Most of you guys got this correct. It was Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just as a side note, I have to say that ever since then, I became the biggest Bruno Mars fan ever because he has become singularly locked into the greatest concert and greatest moment experience of my life. How can you take two great things, like a great performance like that, and then combine it with the greatest Seahawk victory ever? Which also makes the reason why Katy Perry has suddenly dropped from being okay in my list to because she was the performer in Super Bowl 49. Okay, let's go to our panel. Zeke, did you get this one?
Yep.
All right, pretty easy. Noah?
Bro, this was a nail biter for me, man. I don't pay attention at halftime. I'm a football guy. So the only reason I got this right was because I was like, I know it's Bruno, and I don't remember Beyonce's.
Wow, I almost got. All right. Cal, did I fool you or did you get this one? This is easy.
I guessed, but yeah, I got it right.
Really? Wow, I'm surprised, man. I thought this was a super easy one, but okay. So that is Noah with 5 and Zeke and Calvin tied at 4. Let's check out the scoreboard here and see how the audience is doing. Soupy Normie moves up to number 1. Go Seahawks moves up to 2nd. Coronavirus to 3rd. Craig Hanseth moves to 4th. And Agile Dove 92 enters the 5th spot. Shanoy climbed up 11 spaces as the highest climber. Let's see what happens in this next question. I do believe they will get a little bit tougher. Here we go. How long was Percy Harvin's kickoff touchdown return? Was it 67 yards, 75 yards, 87 yards, or 93 yards? Again, the Percy Harvin touchdown return, was it 67, 75, 87, or 93? Time is up. Ooh, he got a smart audience here. That's too easy. 28 of you got it right. Let's see how our panel did. Zeke.
Yep, 87.
All right.
Since it bounced, and I remember bounced, and then he caught it. So
they were trying to squib it or short kick it to see if they could keep it away from Harvin. Didn't work. Noah.
Yeah.
I wanted 93.
Oh!
I wanted it to be 93. I was like, man, it was so good.
Oh, so you got that one wrong. All right, Cal, how about you?
That's crazy. I also said 93.
You know what it is? That was an example of your mind making the moment bigger than it actually was. You know what I mean? Because it was such a pivotal, game-changing, really sealed the game for the Seahawks with that return when the Broncos came out thinking, okay, we score this, we're right back in it, and boom. Again, in a matter of seconds, the game pretty much was over at that point, making, I think it was 28-0 at that point. Pretty awesome. But yes, almost got it. But yeah, 87 yards was correct. Let's see how the scoreboard shakes out after that question. Soupy Normie stays in top at number 1. Agile Dove 92 moves to 2nd. Coronavirus in 3rd, Craig Hanseth at 4th, and a new person into the top 5, Schmillyhawks enters the 5, and Japanese Beast moves up 12 spaces trying to get into the top 5. Let's go to the next question. Here we go. How many yards did Russell Wilson throw in Super Bowl 48? Was it 199 yards, 212, 249, or 267? Again, Russell Wilson's throwing yardage, 199, 212, 249, or 267. You have 3 seconds. Oh, I had a feeling this might throw some people off. Surprisingly, as well as Russell Wilson performed in that game, he only had 199 yards. He was very efficient, but in fact, let's see, he had a 92.4 passer rating, throwing 17 of 22 in that game. But so it probably felt like, again, the memory is bigger than the actual number. Let's see if our panel had the same reaction. Zeke, what'd you have?
I thought he threw for 267 yards because I thought since they stopped Lynch, Wilson threw a lot, but apparently that's not the case.
Sorry you didn't get that one. Noah?
No, we might have to fact check you, bro. We might have to fact check.
I fact checked
was
myself.
Just above 200, so I said 212.
I double checked my facts, man. I'm pretty sure that I was right, but I'm sorry, man. That is not correct. 0 for 2 on the panel. Cal, how did you fare?
Just as bad as Noah did. I said 212 as well. I actually thought it was like 202.
I thought it was like 206.
Was but then 212 was the next highest, so I went with 212.
All right, somebody in the chat has said that he had 206. You can go double check it, but I'm pretty sure that I'm correct here. But you don't get any refunds if I'm wrong. That's just, this is my game. Anyway, so the scoreboard for you guys, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have a tie between Noah and Zeke with 5, Calvin at 4. Let's see how the rest of the gang in YouTube land fared on this after that answer. Agile Dove 92 moves to the top spot with Craig Hansen at 2nd, Soupy Normie at 3rd, Coronavirus in 4th, and Schmilly Hawks hanging in there at 5th place. And it says tough round. 4 players lost their answer streak of 6. That was a tough one. Like I said, I told you it was going to get a little harder. Let's go to the next question. Question number 8. Who scored the only touchdown for the Broncos? Was it Wes Welker, Demaryius Thomas, Julius Thomas, or Eric Decker? The lone touchdown for the Broncos. Welker, Demaryius Thomas, Julius Thomas, or Eric Decker? Oh, that's pretty sharp. I thought I might throw a few guys off, but man, the YouTube audience sharp. 34 of you got that one correct. It was, in fact, Demaryius Thomas with the lone touchdown reception for the Broncos. Was really hoping to get the shout out and make it 43 zip, but the 8, snuck in there. Let's see how the panel did. Zekinator, how'd you do?
Man, I thought it was Julius Thomas.
Those
Thomases mixed up.
I always get those Thomases mixed up. Like the Thomas plays that I remember the most is which is the Thomas that got blew up by Camp Chancellor to open the game? That was
Demaryius.
That was Demaryius also, right? So he got his own little bit of payback there too. But Demaryius Thomas. I know, hard to get those two guys mixed up. But Noah, how about you?
When they only score one time, it's not that hard to remember. I got it.
All right. Cal, how about you?
Sometimes when you win 43-8, you get mixed up because you don't really care who scores. But I chose Eric Decker.
Oh man. So that puts Noah at 6, Zeke at 5, and Calvin at 4. Let's see how the audience did after this one. Pretty good response, though. Ooh, no change. No change in the board. It stays the same with Agile Dove 92 at the top. All right, let's go to the next question. Here we go. Number 9. Who scored the last touchdown for the Seahawks? Was it Jermaine Kearse, Doug Baldwin, Percy Harvin, or Marshawn Lynch? Again, the last touchdown for the Seahawks. Jermaine Kearse, Doug Baldwin, Percy Harvin, Marshawn Lynch. 3 seconds. Time's up. Ooh, most of you got that right, but a lot of you fell for the trap. A lot of you fell for the Jermaine Kearse trap because I know the last 2 touchdowns, you knew it was going to be one of those 2 guys. I was going to see who's going to miss this. So I'm not surprised. It was almost a 50-50 split, but most of YouTube got that right. Let's see how our panel did, starting with Zeke. Who'd you have?
Yeah, I got Jermaine Kearse.
Oh, he fell for the trap again. It's a trap. Noah, did you fall for the trap? You got it.
I remember the significance of that Jermaine Kearse play. Not only was it so mind-blowing, but just it was the one that our offense scored again and extended the lead. Whereas the Doug Baldwin one, it felt like it was already over. I mean, they both felt like it, but I just remember the Doug Baldwin was late. So. Yeah.
All right. Well, nice job of remembering the moment. Calvin, did you have his crystal clear memory of when that touchdown occurred and who got it?
I thought it was punching it in after Jermaine Kearse's wild circus catch, so I got it wrong.
Oh, All right, so that puts Noah at the top with 7, Zeke with 5, and Calvin at 4. Let's go to the audience here. Agile Dove 92 stays on top. Craig Hanseth's in second still. Coronavirus moves to third. Schmillyhawks moves up to fourth. And Soupy Normie hangs in there at the 5th position. Let's go. A couple more questions to go. 3 questions to go. Who was the Super Bowl 48 MVP? This is easy. Was it Cam Chancellor, Malcolm Butler, Russell Wilson, or Malcolm Smith?
What's wrong with you, bruh? What's wrong with you?
Again, Chancellor, Butler, Wilson, Smith. 3 seconds.
That's just unnecessary, man.
Oh, this is a piece of cake. I said they're going to get harder. That was pretty easy. That was a pretty easy one. Malcolm Smith was the Super Bowl 48 MVP. Let's find out from our panel. How did we do on this? I would be very embarrassed if you guys don't get this one. Zeke, tell me you got this right.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, Noah.
Yep.
Cal.
Had to get back on track. Malcolm Smith.
All right, so that puts Noah at 8, and Zeke at 6, and Cal with 5. Yes, Malcolm Smith was the MVP. I threw the Malcolm Butler thing, painful as it was. I thought maybe if I had another Malcolm in there, I might throw you guys off. It seemed to work to fool 5 of y'all, but only one person put Cam Chancellor in there. And I got to say, Cam Chancellor, to me, was the real MVP of that game. Super Bowl 48 MVP in my heart was Cam Chancellor. That guy was tearing it up, setting the tone, hitting Demaryius Thomas, knocking it back like 10 yards on one of the first crossing routes of the game. Got an interception, was knocking guys all over the place everywhere. That guy was just was incredible. He should have got it. But Malcolm Smith, he played well. I think he was the beneficiary of a lot of very good clutch plays by the defense. He just happened to catch the ball when it was knocked out in the air, got the pick 6, and he also recovered a fumble after, I believe it was Byron Maxwell punched it out of one of the Thomas's hands. I can't remember if it was Demaryius or Julius.
Demaryius.
It was Demaryius. Demaryius was on the end of a lot of plays. All right, let's see how the audience did on this after that question. Oh, not much change there, except we do have a new number 5 person here. We have Agile Dove 92 at the top, Craig Hanseth number 2, Coronavirus 3, Schmillyhawks 4, and Robert V enters at the 5th position. And Lettuce Brocole got 3 in a row. Maybe he can sneak back in. We'll find out. Here we go. Now, this is where things get a little bit interesting for these. Like I said, for the last 2 questions, you had to have seen my video of the Super Bowl 48 documentary that I made of going to that game to know the answers to the question. You may still guess them right because it's multiple choice. But if you saw the video, you would know it for sure. So let's see how many people know my video as it pertains to Super Bowl 48 with this second to last question right here. Worth double. Where did me and my dad visit right before going to Super Bowl 48? Was it Times Square, the Empire State Building, the World Trade Center Memorial, or Broadway? Where did we go right before going to Super Bowl 48 on that Sunday? Was it Times Square, the Empire State Building, World Trade Center Memorial, or Broadway? 3 seconds. Oh, I got a few of them on this one. It was a little bit of a trick, but that's my prerogative to put some tricks in here. 12 of you got this one correct. Yes, me and my dad, before going to Super Bowl, our hotel was actually right next door to the World Trade Center Memorial, so we decided we'd go over there, say a little prayer for the victims and a little prayer for the Hawks before we took the train over to New York, New Jersey, to MetLife Stadium for the game. So the correct answer was the World Trade Center Memorial. A lot of you thought it was Times Square. Good guess, but that was not the case. Let's see, our panel. How many of you guys were paying attention to the NorbCam Super Bowl video? Zeke, did you see this one, and do you know the answer to this?
Man, I forgot you went that morning to World Trade Center. Man, oh my goodness.
Had you seen the video? Have you seen that video?
I got Times Square.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You've seen it, okay.
I gotta go back and watch.
Noah?
Yeah.
The irony is, like, Martin would have been the one to get it, too. Like,
He would have.
So, I didn't get it. I thought it was kind of square.
But Times Square it's such an easy one to think that would be. Probably would have been the next place we would have gone to. Cal, did you get lucky, man?
I didn't. I said the Empire State Building.
Empire State of Mind is what we had, but we did not go to the Empire State Building. Let's see how this messed up the leaderboard from the YouTube side. Ooh, Agile Dove stays on top. Got it right. With a sizable lead going into the end here. Probably looking like to be the leader, but though this could be, there could be a swing here because the next question is worth a lot too. Craig Hanseth at second, Coronavirus in third, Schmilly Hawks in fourth, and Robert V in fifth. So, on to the last question. Again, this is worth 2,000 points, worth double. So we'll see. This may affect the final result. Here we go. Last question. Worth double. How much did I pay for 2 hot dogs, 2 sodas, and 2 bags of chips at Super Bowl 48? Was it $20, $30, $40, or $50? How much did I pay for 2 hot dogs, 2 sodas, and 2 bags of chips at Super Bowl 48? 20, 30, 40, or 50? You have 3 seconds. Oh, pretty good by the YouTube crowd. Got 23 correct answers. And look at that, 12 and 12. Guess close, but not quite the number. Yes, it was $40. $40 for a couple of hot dogs, a couple bags of chips, and 2 sodas. And I pointed it out very specifically in the video. I said, hey, who cares? We're at the Super Bowl, baby. So there you go. How did our panel do? Zeke.
Hey, I got this one.
All right, congratulations.
I knew it was either 40 or 50. So
Noah?
Hey, man, when in doubt, guess C. I got it.
Is that the strategy? When in doubt, guess C? I'll have to remember that. So when I do the trick questions, I won't put it on C. Okay, Calvin, what'd you get?
Wow. I said 40.
All right, everyone got that one. Pretty good. So that fit. So the end of that. Oh, you know what? So Noah finished with 9 correct answers, followed by Zeke with 7, and Cal, you had 6. So pretty close, but Noah, you did pretty well. It would be interesting to see how Seahawks Martin would have done. Let's see how the final stats turned out with the audience. Here we go. Here's the podium. In third, Coronavirus with 9,235 points. Craig Hanseth in second, and the one who's going to be a guest on the show, it's Agile Dove 92 with 17,183 points. A perfect 12 out of 12. We have never seen this in the history of NorbCam trivia, and we've only done 3 of these shows, so it's not like it's been a long history. But still, 12 out of 12, a perfect trivia answer for a record-breaking 17,000 points. Boy, I'm going to be interested to find out from Agile Dove 92. How did they pull that off? I can't say that they're cheating because some of those questions you can't Google on the internet. So the Agile Dove 92, can't wait to get him on the show, him or her on the show, and find out what was the secret behind knowing the answers to this. Wow, pretty impressive. Agile Dove 92. Get a hold of me. You can see my email down below. It's also in the description. norb@norbcam.com. And we will determine how to get you on the next show, which is coming up very soon, on the next trivia show. So appreciate you participating, everybody. And let's go to, let's see here. I got a flight in June with a super chat. Can't wait for you to do another trivia. Norb with a goat. Oh, the little goat icon. Thank you. No, wait, that's not what goats do. That's a sheep. Anyway. All right, well, that was fun. What did you guys think of the trivia contest on this one? It was kind of like hot and cold. It was like super easy or super tricky, but you guys were tripped up by a few questions I didn't expect. What was the biggest surprise question on there?
The fact that you put Boelter. I'm like, what Seahawks fan put Boelter on one of these MVP lists? Man, I don't want everyone to hear his name again. Malcolm's bad enough. Like,
yeah. It pained me to do it, but I thought the only way I could trip people up is if I put another Malcolm in there, and what other Malcolm that people's names kind of just, they might accidentally hit it on a rush and go, oops. It didn't really work, though. People got it. Calvin, how about you? Any trick questions that you were surprised on?
No, not really. Once I saw the fact that it was a Super Bowl 48, trivia, everything was, kind of on the table.
Although you did think the Beast Mode scored the last touchdown. He actually scored the first touchdown of the entire game. So your memory.
Was that the only touchdown he scored?
Beast Mode scored one touchdown in that game.
Okay.
If I recall the order of the scores, it was touchdowns wise. It was Marshawn Lynch scored the first one. Then the second one was scored by the kickoff by Harvin. No. The pick six. Pick six by Smith. Then the Harvin return. Then the curse pinball bounce around play. And then the final dagger, when he was already 2 daggers in him, was Doug Baldwin eluding defenders at the goal line. Oh, such a good feeling. How about you, Zeke? You did all right for your second time up here. You matched your score from last time. You got 7 again, so you're consistent at least. I give you that. What was the surprise question that you had on there?
Man, I thought Russell Wilson threw for at least more than 250 yards in Super Bowl 48. I didn't think that he threw barely 200 yards. That's why I was really surprised on that.
Yeah, well, and it seems like there's a bit of controversy, a little controversy here in this chat. People saying that it should have been 206 and that 212 then is actually closer to 206 and that my number 199 is wrong. We'll have to check that out and see if you guys actually can confirm that. But my info said it was 199. I'm going to stick with that. That's what I'm going with at this point. Ezekiel, so I hope you had a good time on the show. I'm just curious. You obviously have been a fan for the Seahawks. I'm going to ask you 3 questions since you're being a guest on the show here. So first of all, what's your favorite Seahawks memory?
Man, I would say Super Bowl 48. Honestly, I mean it's cliche, but honestly, when I was watching the game, I was just so excited. From the first snap when the ball went over Peyton Manning to get the safety, I had a feeling that we were going to win this in a dominant fashion. So when I was watching it, I was so excited. I was so happy. It was one of the best days of my life, honestly. So I would say Super Bowl 48.
Yeah, I think for all of us collectively as 12s, we would have to probably agree on that one. Who is your favorite all-time Seahawks player?
Ooh, I would say Walter Jones, because you gotta appreciate O-linemen, especially now. Since we don't have a good O-lineman right now, but Walter Jones, I remember back in the day, he was so good. Barely allowed any sacks. And he's a legend, honestly, very underrated. And yeah, I really love Walter Jones. He's pretty cool.
I don't know about underrated. I think he's very highly rated. He's one of the top 100 all time. He's in the Hall of Fame. Played his entire career as a Seahawk. But linemen in general, O-linemen don't really get a lot of love, so it's not like you normally put a lineman as your top guy. So I respect you for actually bringing that up. But I do believe he's got. He had the lowest number of holding calls. I mean, you can almost count the number of holding calls in his whole career on 2 hands. I believe it was that low. I mean, Jermaine Ifedi had as many holding calls in one game as I think Walter Jones had his whole freaking career. Slight exaggeration, but not by much. That might be a good trivia question for a future. Write that one down. That's good stuff. All right. And finally, a question I got to ask is, what is your all-time favorite NorbCam music or NorbCam video? You listed a few, so I know you've seen a bunch of them. Which is your favorite one?
Man, there's a lot to choose from.
Okay,
oh my goodness.
While you're thinking, I gotta shout out the super chat.
Okay.
I got Anthony D. He says, "Hey Norb, keep doing this. It's fun. Plus, did you send me my shirts yet? And I want to talk to you about a short film my friend and I are writing. I have your shirts all packaged up, and I just had to get my butt to the post office because I just haven't gone out much, to be honest with you. So I will promise to send you the week because Anthony D. actually won a super chat contest, and so I sent him a couple of shirts for that. So thank you, Anthony D., for your support always. So back to Zeke. Favorite video, NorbCam video. Do you have an answer? This is not a trivia question, so there's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong here.
Yeah. Oh man, there's so much. I love all your prediction videos that you make. I remember the one you first made in 2015 and then all the way till now. I can't wait for your next one soon. Man, there's so many to choose from. I would say probably the free agency one that you made back in 2016. I got all in my head and I can say it word for word.
You talking about the Justin Bieber parody?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Free agency. Oh, when the player says yes, but the team says no, free agency. Yeah. Justin Bieber's fun to make fun of. All right, cool. Well, again, I want to wrap this up because I know Noah's got to get to work. And everyone's got things to do on this lovely Sunday. So we'll wrap this up by first, Noah, before you take off, one last time, just a quick shout out to you and your show. Noah Boelter and Calvin Domingo, you can see their handles on the screen. Their links are in their description to their YouTube channels and their SoundCloud of their show. But do a quick little wrap up again, where they can find you and what you guys do.
All right, so I post daily videos on YouTube. Calvin posts weekly videos. You want to subscribe to us both. Also, you want to tune in every Saturday from 10 to 1 on the KGRG app. We talk sports for 3 hours, and we play games. Norb's been on the show before. He loves it. We'd love to get him back on here shortly. And if you can't catch the show live for whatever reason, you can listen on SoundCloud. The link is in the description.
All right, Calvin, quick plug time.
Yeah, so real quick, in addition to what we do on the radio, as Noah pointed out, we also post videos on YouTube. We actually have a collab video coming out real soon, so stay tuned for that, guys.
All right. All right, Calvin. And then Zeke, I didn't get to ask you. I know you have a YouTube handle. Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you make videos?
Not really Seahawks related, but I might post some like retro Madden gameplay of the Seahawks because I own like Madden 2000 and I own Madden 07, so I might post videos about that.
Oh, old school.
Probably
That's cool. Do you play any of the new Madden, like on Xbox One?
No, not really, no.
Oh, I was going to say I could challenge you to a game because I'm planning to get my my Xbox One Madden thing going here, and I'm looking to that'll be the next thing. We got the trivia going on pretty soon. Here is going to be the live NorbCam versus YouTubers out there playing some Madden head to head. Might even get some of my panel guys here, Noah and Calvin, and maybe even Seahawks Martin in on some of that action.
No, you don't want no smoke, Norb. You don't want no smoke.
Listen,
nothing to do with this. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'm looking to. I'll be like the expansion Seahawks, going like 2-14 or whatever the record was, because I have not played in a long time. I don't claim to be good, but I want to get good. Get good? Is that word? I want to get good. So, practice makes perfect, and get your butt whipped too. It kind of helps as well. So you learn from your mistakes. But hey, I want to thank you guys for being here. Noah, of course, thanks for always being on the show. Join these guys with me. They're always with me at least every Wednesday, and sometimes more often if breaking news happens, and of course for these trivia shows. Calvin Domingo, thanks for being here, Mira. Appreciate it. And of course, our special guest, the winner of last week's trivia, or the last trivia contest, Ezekiel, the Zekinator. Thank you for being on the show. It was fun. We will do this again sometime. And next show, when we do the trivia, we will be having Agile. What was the name? Agile something 92. We'll be joining in to be our winner. The dominating fashion, 12 out of 12, unbelievable. Can't wait to find out how he did it or she did it. Don't know yet at this point. All right, guys, thank you so much. And I guess I had a couple of the super chats to quickly shout out. Flight in June says, can't wait for you to do another one. Oh no, that was an old one. Anthony D. Ninja CRK said that was a fun trivia game, and let's go Seahawks. We will definitely do this again. And Anthony D, another super chat. Can you talk to me when you get a chance? But I will try to when I get a chance, bro. Thank you so much for watching. And you guys have a great Sunday, and we'll see you next time. Take care. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell for all of our channels. And, of course, yours truly. I would greatly appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys later. Go Hawks, baby.